individualism and different life realities. The understanding of work has changed fundamentally. The classical career has become obsolete, and the question of meaning is increasingly becoming the focus of attention. The COVID pandemic has had the effect of an accelerator, and new work models are becoming more and more popular in all industries. People have different expectations and life concepts. Their job has to suit them, and what doesn't fit is made to fit, or you simply look for another job. The fact that many aspects of our work can be taken over by machines give us more freedom to create. The classical performance-based society, which encourages a lot of overtime and focuses on presence, is becoming increasingly outdated. A Microsoft study has shown the situation regarding hybrid working among employees and their individual preferences. 2 out of 10 of the respondents would like to work exclusively from the office. This could be due to a variety of reasons, such as feeling lonely at home or not having a suitable workspace. Very surprisingly though, 3 out of 10 do not want to go back to the office at all. This may have to do with care obligations, for example, be it children, pets, or a family member in need of care. But also issues such as long commutes or social aspects play a role here. 5 out of 10, or half of the respondents, want a combination. This can look very different. Some prefer 1 home office day per week, others would like to have 3, and so on. These figures give us a good idea of how many different life realities we as leaders now have to juggle in our team. The one-size-fits-all approach is no longer valid, and there is no uniform solution that satisfies everyone. We have to respond individually to each employee and develop a suitable solution for the whole team. The work environment has changed considerably, but the requirements for leadership have remained the same. Employees still expect recognition and fairness, open and transparent communication, a motivating work environment in which they can develop, and now, increasingly, the flexibility to balance life and work. Our leadership tasks themselves have not changed, but some priorities might have a little shifted. For example, in the hybrid daily routine, much more attention needs to be paid to communication, so that everybody really does know everything they need to know. So what has changed is not the content, but the context in which we work. Thus, we need to adapt our systems and behavior to the context in order to be successful. Although it is not the subject of this course, as a leader I would like to give you one more piece of food for thought here. In hybrid working, we only talk about where we work, right? The aspect of working time does to some extent play a part in this, but in the increasing flexibility of our working world, it will be another major factor of change in addition to hybrid working. Before we move on to the next lesson, I'd like to invite you to take a retrospective look at the last 6 to 12 months of your work. What experiences have you had in terms of hybrid working? What has worked well over the past year and what has not gone so well? What were and what continue to be your challenges? And what challenges will you and your team face in the future? What would you like to develop or continue from what you have already experienced and tried out? You can do this task individually or together with a colleague or even in a small workshop or as part of a meeting with your whole team. The results give you the opportunity to see what you have already accomplished, but also to explore where there is still a need for optimization.